what is up? I'm the coach, and I'm going to give grades to all the USFL QB rooms, starting with the North Division in this video. So I'm going to give a grade for all their QB rooms. So sit tight and let's get going. The first up we have is the Michigan Panthers. Now the Panthers come in with a C+, and my reason behind giving them that grade is they don't really have a locked-in starter for me. Josh Love has to be the favorite with his 53% passing completion percentage from last year in the USFL. He had 4 TDs, 4 interceptions in 7 games, but he doesn't give me confidence. I don't know if he's the dude, and I don't know if he's enough. Now they do have 2 young guys in Barrier and Strong that should have a shot at the starting job, and in my opinion, the Panthers need one of those guys to win the job if they want a chance at the playoffs this year. So hopefully Strong or Barrier can do their job, get the job done, become one of the starters, and impress in camp, because I think one of those 2 guys has to take over if the Panthers want to go far. That's why I have the Panthers getting a C+ grade. Not bad, not great. I like the changes they have done, bringing in Strong and Barrier, but I don't know if they're going to be good enough to be, elite QBs in this league. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, the next team I want to talk about is the New Jersey Generals. Now, the Generals, they got a B- for me, and the reason why I'm going to give them a B- is they lost Luis Perez, and I think that's a big loss, losing him to the XFL. I know Luis Perez is having the greatest success in the XFL, but he was good in the USFL. He had good passing numbers, and he really helped their 1-2 QB punch. The good news is, though, is they do return DeAndre Johnson, who gives them a dual threat and helps make them great in the running game. Now, they need Dakota Prokop, their CFL signing, to step up and give them similar numbers to what in the air that Perez did, because I don't think Kyle Aletta gets the job done, and I don't know if Johnson has enough arm talent to do it all by himself in the air. So right now I'm going to give the Generals a B-, B+ if Dakota turns out to be a dude. Next one I have is the Philadelphia Stars. The Stars, man, they have to be in the clouds knowing that they got Case Cookus. The chef is back on their team. He is the dude. He is the reason they're successful, and that's why I'm giving them an A+ for the simple fact that they got the best QB in the league, and they'd probably be the champions if he didn't get hurt in the final. They returned their backup as well, getting KJ Costello back. He spent the season with the Saints for a while, so getting a guy who got NFL experience as well, as long as Case Cook has also got NFL experience with the Rams. But Case Cook is special. I mean, he passed on NFL futures contracts for a chance to get more film in the USFL. You love that, and I think he has a chance to get the MVP. You also have Kevin Thompson on the team, but I think he's more of just the 3rd string kind of hopeful to get a shot in the future kind of guy. But A+ for the Stars, good stuff from them. And last but not least, we have the Pittsburgh Maulers. Now, the Maulers had honestly the worst QB room last year in the USFL, but good news for the Maulers fans. Now, the Maulers had honestly the worst QB room last year in the USFL, but good news for the Maulers fans is they switched it all up, bringing in a bunch of new signings, so let's break it down. The Maulers have the most QBs in the North right now with 4, but other than James Morgan, who was a former 4th-round pick by the Jets, they got a bunch of unknowns, in my opinion. James Morgan is probably the front runner to be the starter, but he was a flop in the NFL, and I could see him being the next kind of Paxton Lynch more than I can see him being an NFL type, MVP type in the USFL. So I'm not sold on him. Now, Troy Williams is interesting, but I don't know if he really gets a shot with this team early on. Maybe he gets a shot towards the middle of the season if James Morgan struggles, because I think it's James Morgan's job to lose. The other 2, you have Connor Sampson and Chase Forsad. They should be fighting for the 3rd string. I really don't even know if I pronounced Chase's last name. I probably didn't, but really don't care until he proves me good. That's why I got to get the Maulers the lowest grade today at just a C.